So with quite a severe wind hitting the right hand side of the boat, you can see how it's accelerating away from the bank. And so what ensued was about 25 minutes of mayhem, strength, chaos, panic, call it what you will.
Morning. So welcome to sunny and very windy Huddlesford Junction. Here I am, yes, at the home moorings. Come out today to give a little bit of TLC to old Wee May. Disregarded her a little bit over the last 6 months, 8 months. Not washed her, and the roof's an absolute disaster. There's a lot of rust starting to show through as well, so I could do with getting a grip of that before that gets any further. Body sides have gone a bit flat, the blue's gone very flat, and I also want to do the matte black that I've got going down from the gunnels down to the waterline. So that got a lot of scuffs and stuff last season, so get that sort of touch back in. That's not a big job. First thing to do though is to make it clean, so that's going to be a job and a half. We'll see how much of that we can do. It is very windy though today, but hey ho, I mean, look at the state of that. That's what it looks like at the bottom end of the moorings. So I'm going to have to turn around at some point up there because I've got to move over the back there to where the power and the water is for my jet wash. So that might be interesting, but I have got Mrs Lumsden on board today. She's on doing a little bit of work. She's working from home today, so we've got internet here, and so she's fine. So I might have to get her help in a little bit when I'm turning. We'll see how that goes. See, she's lovely, Mrs Lumsden is. She'll chat with these people that she works with, and they'll talk about all sorts of things, not necessarily work. And she, yes, oh no, I know, it was terrible, yeah, all that. I'll go in and say, excuse me, darling. She goes, shh, I'm working. So I have to tread very carefully with Mrs L when she's working, but I'm sure she'll come out. I've been thinking about Mrs L recently. I do sometimes, but just thinking how she can make some money for me. And I think probably an OnlyFans site is kind of the route I'm going down, because she has got, she's got quite a fan base. I mean, admittedly, they're all the over 70s, but something for everyone, isn't there? I mean, my fan base is more like your 30-somethings, because that's the sort of guy I am. I'll fit in there with the youth of today. So we'll see how it goes. I'll push that idea towards her, see whether she's up for a bit of OnlyFans. But anyway, I better crack on. I could stand here talking to you all day, but I better crack on with a bit of work. See you in a bit. God, it's going to be dark over there. So one of the first things I need to do is to clear the roof of all the rubbish so I can get it cleaned properly. Me jumping up and down on it, I'll be sending Mrs Lumsden to sleep. You're right in there, missus? Yes. Get rid of that bit of old rope, I think. See how athletic I was then? So, I think I'm going to start by cleaning the roof off. I've cleaned the roof off. Then at a later point, I'm not going to get dirty water coming off the roof all down the body sides, am I? So that would be the best bet, I think. So yeah, I've brought my steps with me today so that I can get up on here without risking life and limb, which is what I normally do. That's a bit easier. Right. Nice soft broom. Bucket of juice. Well, it's better. It's pretty ground on, that is. I figure if I give it a good scrub with this first, and then come up with the jet wash. I think that'll be better. Good for the soul, isn't it, cleaning a boat? You kind of don't want to do it. And then once you start, you think, oh, you start getting immediately proud of it again. Right, I think get the jet wash up here now and clean off what I've done, I think. Ow. Doesn't take long to make a difference, does it? Look at that. See where all the rust is now. Whoa, there's a bit under there I didn't get. I'm going to be losing that in the drink. Raining. Oh well, don't matter, does it? So it doesn't matter. I've got a camera sat over there. Oh, losing my hat. Picture of my ass then. Time to switch you off. So I very quickly realised that there's no way I am going to be able to do the rust work on this roof and both the body sides and the black under the gunnels. So it's just a cleaning operation today, and I think I'm going to have to come back and do the graftier work next week. So I'm going to crack on with the body sides now. Roof's really nice. It's exposed a lot more rust than I was aware of, just spots. So I need to sort of do all those and get some fertile onto them just to protect those, and then work out how to kind of make those a bit more aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, all in all, I'm certainly happy with the cleaner roof. There she is, look. Oh, I got a little wave off her. There's Mrs L. She's having a lovely time. She's there. I mean, I've lit a fire for her. There's a plate that had some lovely ham and mustard baps on. You've eaten your baps, missus? Why are you giggling? Because at the word bap? Yes, you are. I know how to look after a woman. So what we're going to try and attempt to do here is I need to turn the boat. This wind is horrific, and so I've got Mrs L, and she will just hold on to the back end, and hopefully it should just pivot round on the stern. There it goes, starting to move now, look. Let me get on it though. Okay, you'll have to release yourself now. Come through.
So with quite a severe wind hitting the right hand side of the boat, you can see how it's accelerating away from the bank. And so what ensued was about 25 minutes of mayhem, strength, chaos, panic, call it what you will. Anyway, I've edited it down to about 4 minutes, and we only had one camera, so it is what it was. But oh gosh, that was a fight.
I don't think it's going to happen actually. I think I'm going to end up having to go back through there. If the wind will drop, it'll come, I think. It's horrendous up here. At the closest opportunity, I need to grab the front line. So I'll leave it. I just need to try and get it. Just get the back, come back off and get the back line. So I ain't having it. Not a chance. Throw it this way. Not a chance. It's a nightmare here, isn't it? Any hint of wind up here, you can't do anything.
And so with the wind now pushing the left-hand side of the boat, I'm going to have to sort of get myself faced into the wind and try and make another approach to the bank.
So get the bow line when you can. Come to there and get the bow line when you can. Don't take any risks though. Don't take any risks. Right, walk that way with it. Keep walking that way.
But the problem was, every time the boat went sideways onto the wind, it just lost control of it again.
I'll lose the back end again there, I think. Just keep some pressure on it, Pooh. Keep it coming to you. How you doing?
And now I'm about to make a terrible job of lashing the centre line to a bollard that's just out of view. As you'll see, the boat starts to lose it again.
Get middle line. Heavy, isn't it? Yeah, I got it. Right, you can get back on there. Thank you, darling.
And all that just so I could clean this left-hand side.
Bloody hell. My word.
And that will do for today. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.